And reading next on her birthday, Sasja Janssen.
Oh, good evening. Putting on my species. I was born from a dot at 9 one morning. The first morning possible because it didn't come out of the night. It colored from a bright fuchsia to a sulphurous yellow. I still remember that. The right one, the right sharpness and size, made by someone handed at 9H. Briefly transfixed, they called her God apart from me. A horrible first, but I finally stopped being no one. I wore a swaddling cloth that would become a spout. It's impossible, yet it is so. Not far from here I became a dot again, the only one but a weaker one. Perhaps made by 9B, by that same person. She corked me back into myself, the cottons continuing to give off scent in my wardrobe. I believe things happen simultaneously. Could be the species I had to put on, could be the movement, could be the happiness or craziness or both, rain with sunshine. I believed it had to snow, thought behind it, and I grew into my own test card, deceptively identical like any others. I mastered living immediately and predicted what would happen next. When love came, not even in the guise of a young angel, I forgot my dot and caught fire, yellow a fuchsia heart. Then I forgot about forgetting, naked as a single rose. After that I took off my species, to see if I was empty, to see if I dared to. Drained of blood I dared. The others stared at the way I was, that there was nothing left of me. Should there be a remnant of me or something? I was instantly less good at living. You shouldn't take off what you can hardly get on. Back into the cast became shapeless. And I wrote a collection of poetry, and it's all addressed to virgula. Virgula is the Latin for comma. Virgula. When the hours fall through the ceiling in the late front room, with a view over the courtyard, with its hundreds of knee-high plants and flat orchids, they scare me. When the hours fall through the ceiling and you take cover beneath my writing table, and the mirror expires in shards on my wooden floor. When the hours fall through the ceiling, I leave you behind, go through the hounded grasses, and my breast spied in an all-shined pond. She floats next to a lily named Victoria, that sometimes blooms white and smells of pineapple. I catch my breast with a butterfly net, like the lily, a small child with a leaf, that sometimes blooms pink. Surrounded by trees with vitally names like the handkerchief tree, butternut, hickory, date plum, but now I have regret on my hands, where it shivers from ray to sweetbread. That's the cancer, I ask her, but my heart stings, and the next night I make the hour's meal, but my breast is gone. perhaps return to the crime scene. The way you always do with me, where the night smells of apple vinegar, where they keep the curtains open in front of a building with a flickering eye at the top. Where a woman without organs screams, and on the toilet a man clutches his head, wails for an angel. And I'm closed in by a curtain, as though I have to take a bad bath, but the nurses wheel in a mirror for me, in which I never see my breast again, and in the night I limp to the pond and glide into it. But I keep finding my body on that toilet with angel's hair. Until I have told Victoria a few more times about her victories and defeats. The plants observe me from their lowly position. Until I see the lily unfolding the child. And again nothing said that can't be said without a breast in a bygone front room without light. Oh, Virgula. Thank you.